All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today we'll be looking at Website Auditor. It looks like this is a pretty big application already, and I believe it's probably already been on the site before. We're going to be looking at this alternative to Ahrefs, SEMrush, and Ubersuggest. So a lot of you will be interested in this. Now, I will say that I won't be able to do a full-blown review. I'm going to really stick to the things that I would be interested in. It looks like it's a suite of like 4 major softwares, but I really want to focus more on the content optimization. We can kind of look at what it says about our website and so forth, but really I'm going to be focusing on the content optimization. There's a lot of things you can do with this tool and so forth. So we're going to stick with there. We will look at the AppSumo pricing. Right over here, looks like Website Auditor for $49. You get unlimited websites for SEO audit, unlimited pages to crawl per website, shareable, white label site. So this is great for agencies if you're an SEO and you want to sell these reports and use this for your clients. Then looks like you're able to do that for unlimited sites, 100 plus SEO factors checked, all kinds of stuff here. Unlimited amount of extracted search engine data, in-app content optimization with export, 100 projects, and 1,000 reports in the cloud. Data export is CSV, SQL, and HTML formats. Exporting client reports in PDF or HTML. You'll probably be using PDF, and automated reporting and delivery. All right, so we're going to be looking at that. That's really That's really the deal right there. It says unlimited websites and unlimited pages, so it just sounds like it's $49. It is a desktop application, so it's a little old school, but we're going to dive in and check this out. Also, if we come over, let's go. I just went and downloaded this. I wanted to come see, because like right over here, you have Link Assistant, SEO Spyglass, Website Auditor. So they have these other tools in this SEO Power Suite. That does ring a bell and makes sense. I've seen this before, definitely. And if we go over here and look at website traffic, they get over 300,000 hits per month. So this is a well-developed. It's been around for a really long time. I think this has been around for years, probably over 10 years, if I had to make a guess. It's the SEO Power Suite that has had, these software tools for a really long time. But right now we're focusing on just the Website Auditor, and that includes a bunch of different things that you can do with just the Website Auditor. But it does look like you pretty much can purchase the software. And here is the pricing on the website. If you don't get the LTD on AppSumo, you have Website Auditor. You do have a free, and I'm going to be looking at the free right now. A Website Auditor Professional version is $125 a year, and the Website Auditor Enterprise is $299 per year. I'm going to go back over and look at this, and this is a lifetime deal, so this is not yearly. So this is probably a pretty good deal if you're in need of a tool like this. So let's go jump in real quick. Now, I will say when I downloaded the software, it was microscopic small. I do have a really large screen, and so I don't know if it defaulted to, somehow it defaulted at 100%. I literally could not see the text on the screen. It was so small. And so I already it makes you run an SEO audit on your site. So I did that. And then I was looking and I went up to preferences. I'll show you that in a minute. And I actually had to resize it. I moved it to 150%, and it looks like we'll be able to see everything pretty good now. The problem is that if you have the free version, you can't save your project. So we'll have to rerun this again. So that's just kind of something to note when you first start the software up. We had to restart the software in order to get the new sizing at 150% so we can actually see the menu and see what we're doing on the screen. I probably could take this up to 175, to be honest, because I can already see it's still kind of small, but we're going to make do with this. But just giving you a heads up that it is a desktop application, and you may need to resize it, close it down, and then reopen it. All right. And that's kind of the step I'm on right now. So we're going to go in here. Make sure I type that in realisticpay.com, and I'm going to say finish. And now it's going to go out and run the audit on my site. I'm going to see if I can maximize this. And let's see right here, move my screen up just a bit so we can see everything. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do a bunch of video editing to zoom in and so forth on the site, but I think you can see pretty well. It might be a little tough if you're watching this on a phone. You might have a hard time seeing everything, but right now it's basically telling us where is it at right now. It's at 50% down here, 51%. But I'll go and show you the preferences. So I'll click on the preferences over here, and you can see all kinds of proxies, just all kinds of stuff, right? Dropbox is in here, company profile, page speed, settings, Google Analytics account, robots.txt file, XML sitemaps, crawler settings, and so forth. And I think I went over here to personalization. And this is where I went to personalization. Really, just a couple different, you can set your language over here. And this is where it was set at 100%. It looks like you can go all the way up to 400%. I'm at 150% right now, and I would actually probably move this to 200%. To be able to see it even better, but we're going to roll with where it's at right now. But just wanted to point that part out, some of the little things that kind of can make a difference with using the tool. Export templates, stop words, scheduled tasks. You can probably create automatic tasks and alerts and so forth. So pretty cool stuff. All right, so we're at 80% right now, and you can see it's fast. 82%, it's scanning everything. So I'll just pause the video and come right back. All right, so you start getting these alerts popped out right over here, and we get the updated homepage thumbnail and different ones. I think it was like 19 tasks that it didn't complete. But you can see over here, it's actually checking links right in front of you. You can see right here, it's checking all the links to page. So the pages that have the most backlinks, and then you can come over here and look at all the word count on all your pages, which is really, really cool. It is going to stop some of this because I need to upgrade, obviously. But pretty cool to get this overview right here. It's running some good tasks for us. All pages, we can go and look at on page, open graph and structured data markup right over here. Some of this stuff is, I'm not going to really know what to do, so I'm not going to really pretend. I think that you'll have to watch some of the tutorials as well to learn what all this means. This kind of looks like a PHP a file transfer protocol editor right here. Inlink, rank, page traffic, page speed. You can do page speed tests on every page and so forth, right? But we're going to work our way. So this is kind of the, let's see on the on page. Yeah, so this is the overall right here. And what we're going to do is come over here to the site edit button, site audit button. And we can look over here, and this is where you're going to be the most interested in. It's still checking, I believe, page speed over here, localization, and it's giving us check marks in green for stuff. So things that we need, like empty title tags right here. We can go over here and look at some of these, and those are not important. So you'll be able to come over here and look at these and see that those are not important. So that's good to know. And then duplicate titles right over here. So this could be an issue. So I might want to come in here and check these, but they look like they're just feed. And so that's not really a big deal. Make money feed right there. And let's see right over here, make money feed, so forth. Too long of titles. There's 41 too long of titles. So we could come through and it's telling us the title length by characters that we need to go and look at those as well. Broken images, 434 broken images. Yikes. Okay. A lot of times this is kind of aggressive. And when you go and actually check it out, you actually see that, you know, the images are fine, but certainly something to look at. Broken links, 1,512. Yikes. And again, that doesn't always mean that, you know, some of this stuff, like when I'm linking to just photos and then something like there, it won't really mean anything to me right now anyways. This site has been restructured and so forth and kind of relaunched a couple different times. But certainly you can hire your SEO guy and just tell him, hey, I want all this stuff fixed. I want all this red over here fixed. Too big of pages, 33 really big pages right here and so forth. So this is where you can come in here and look at what's going on and look at all the things you're doing right. Visualization of the site. This is pretty cool for a desktop application. They've got some pretty cool stuff. We can come through and look. We have a category people also ask. We have a make money category right there. We have a search bar for our site and how many links to the page. That's really cool. You can come and look at right here. And then you can go in here, and this is one of my big categories right here is just make money. 171. Looks like links from page 44. And so you can kind of look at and see what pages. This kind of gives you, if we actually zoom in right here, you can see all the pages that are linking to back to the category page. And then from the category page, if it's linking anywhere. So it's like directly linking to this right here. That's a feed and so forth, right? So then you have all these different places you can kind of go and look. And we have the beginner guides, which is a big section. And then the people also ask. So it gives you you can really kind of come in here and look at what's going on your site. Pretty cool stuff right there. Then you can come back over. That's what we were looking at. The pages right over here, looking at pages. Let's see over here. And the word counts on your pages. I was trying to see where the total number of pages. It's finding, like 400 something, but these are obviously, I have, some of the writers in there. A lot of these are not actually pages. They're WP JSON pages and posts, which are not the actual pages. These right here are the actual pages on the site. And then you can go over here to all resources. All right. I want to click on domain strength and see what this is telling us. So basically, it's telling us that we have a domain strength of 5.77 from their software. Domain strength is from 0 to 10. Let's see, calculated based on the numerous key SEO factors, including domain age, backlinks, social signals. Use this metric to track how the SEO strength of your website grows over time. We have external domain characteristics. So the characteristics, according to various external factors, we have a 68. So it looks like we're in green on both of those. That's pretty good, but I'm not really getting a lot of traffic to the site. We also have an 8-year-old site, which is cool. I actually purchased this site 8 years ago. Crazy. It gives you, this great information right here. 165 pages indexed in Google. It's kind of interesting that it's saying that there's only 7 pages indexed because almost every keyword I go for, I rank in the top 10 for Yahoo and Bing. So I just don't think that can be accurate right there. But certainly I have about 160 real pages with articles on the site, and it looks like they're all indexed. So this is really good. I really like this domain strength button because it gives you all this information. Backlinks. You guys were interested in backlinks. Of course, Ahrefs is going to tell us thousands of backlinks and things like that. So this is what, Website Auditor is telling us. We can hover over here, key backlink profile statistics. I don't know if this 83 backlinks is that. Okay, so we have linking domains and then total domains, right? No, I'm not going to do a comparison. We may, I believe Ahrefs tells us we have about 2,000 backlinks, but nonetheless, if this is your SEO tool, maybe this is has a way of finding only the quality real backlinks, and that sounds like it might be right. Do follow, no follow graph right there. Different IPs and C blocks as well. Facebook, 3 signals. This tells you social media popularity. So we have no signals coming from anywhere other than Facebook, 3 signals. So it would be probably good to, go and do more social media. I don't focus on any social media. And the Google Analytics is not configured, so we'd have to configure this to get the traffic and all that to our site. So I really like this page. This looks more like right up my alley where I can understand what's going on this page. Whereas when we come back over here to this, the page audit, no, not the page audit, the site structure, and we look at it from this point, it's a little, for me, hard to kind of understand. I liked the site audit page the best where we can actually look over here. I do like this page in the way that they have this to where you click on something and then it's over here on the right hand side. Again, remember you can size this and make this a lot cleaner or closer looking, so everything looks bigger on the screen and it looks better. But everything seems very fast. And I don't know if I'm 100% crazy about the UI. But that's just me. I mean, it's not as modern feeling as some of the other applications that I have reviewed over the last year that are in this realm. But it does have some really cool stuff like this right here, looking at, you know, what's majorly linking on your homepage and stuff. So I really like that one. Let's go with the reports section over here. So this is where you can go and tell your client that there's 5,854 issues found. We really need to go and fix all these errors right here. It's going to tell us this right here, and you can go and actually grab this. Let's see, you can actually report created. I think you can change this link back to your site, and this is where you would go and you'd be able to download this. I think you can save. Can you save this one? Current project, that's current project, but how we would save this one? Quick save, print right up here. You would just push the print button and you can go and print this, you can save it and so forth. So this is where you'd be able to go out and send what's going on with the site. Where you can use this unlimited amount of times. When you think about the dynamic information that you're getting, the in-depth information and all the tools available, this is a pretty dang good deal at $49, I have to say. And then the domain strength report, this is really cool. So these are your main reports that you probably would pull that would be, you know, give you a good chance to kind of maybe gain a new client and so forth, right? So let's go spend the rest of our time on the page audit. Let's see, there's a keyword map. We can actually import keywords here, and it's going to map out how that looks to your site. I'm going to go ahead and skip that right now. We have a page audit, and that's where I'm going to go in and look for a page. I'm going to go over here to my site, and I think that I am ranking for this page right here. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go grab this keyword right here, go back in, and we're going to put that keyword in. Let's see right here. I don't know why it didn't paste the whole thing. Okay, let me go back. So it's looking like keywords. It's only letting us do a certain amount. I'm going to try to manually type. How long does it usually take to start making money on YouTube? Okay, so it did let me put that one in there. I had to manually type it for whatever reason. It didn't seem like it worked when I pasted it, or maybe, okay, so it does when you, okay, I got it. It just looks short. Okay, so it worked. Let's go back and get our URL real quick. Control C, come back over here and drop that exact page in here. I'm going to run the audit, and this is where it's going to go run the audit. It can also do a page speed insight test, but we need our API. So if you get this thing set up with all your Google accounts and your page speed insights and everything, this tool can really go to work for us, is what it looks like. Please wait. The software collects and checks your page data. So we'll wait a minute. Okay, you can see down here, it's going very fast, 94% now. So I think that this is just kind of one of those styles. If you like the old school stuff, but it just seems like it works. And there's a lot of technical stuff. You can get as technical as you want with this tool. I think this is probably a pretty good deal at $49 for unlimited sites, unlimited crawls, unlimited everything. You're using all their bandwidth and all their server load in order to do this. I don't know how they're pulling that off and letting us do that. Possibly they're able to cut down their costs like crazy because it's still a desktop app. I don't know. Certainly the fact that you can also white label this is really, really cool. It doesn't seem like they're giving us limits on the lifetime deal. Considering that it's $49 for a lifetime deal versus the hundreds of dollars that you pay annually with their regular everyday pricing. Okay. So we have it's done. We're at 100%. Congratulations. And one other critique is that I can't zoom in the app. So you have to go up to preferences, and you have to go to your personalization. And then if I wanted to move this, I'll show you guys. If I wanted to move this to 200%, it's going to tell us that we have to restart. It's going to tell us we have to restart the application. And so I'm going to cancel right there. And that's a little annoying, but once you get the right size, it'll just open up at that size on your computer every time. I just wish this was a little bit more zoomed in for you guys. So here we go. Even if the status code page is live and accessible, this does not guarantee search bots will have absolutely no trouble indexing it. Well, we already know this is indexed because I know this is ranking, I think, number 9. Page status code broken. Let's see right over here. I don't know what the blue is, just info. We have no warnings and no errors. And that's why I think that my site is rather healthy. All the content, I'm very confident for at least the 160 pages it's picking up. I believe that they all will get similar scores like this. I've really optimized images, and when I post a new post, this is what it looks like on the site. So I think that we would get green, and that's why I think that my on-page factors are pretty good. Ahrefs gives me like a 99 or 100 as well. So that is doing a technical audit. Everything looks good right there. Even the URL length, 88 characters, and it'll tell you that you want to be less than 115 characters. So I really think this is really, really good. Number of links on the page. It's going to find all the places that it's going to, link out or anything like that. So that's really cool. Any broken links and so forth. So this is really, really cool. I like the audit right there. Content editor and what is it? The trust flow. You can look over here, and I don't know what this is right over here. I don't really know what we have on right over here. I'm just going to skip through this, but just some single keywords, multi keywords. I know you guys might be laughing like, I don't know. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, some of the stuff I'm just going to skip over without trying to think too much about it. Here's okay, so those are the reports. These look like they're basically the same. Oh, this is a report on just the one page. This is super cool, guys. If you want to report on how the whole site's doing, that's the report down here. But if you want to report on just that right there, so if you want to go and attack somebody that's ranking, that's on like ranked, number 14, and you want to go and see their page and say, hey, I can optimize one page for you, and it'll cost $200, and I'll get you on the page 1, right? This is super cool, guys. You'd be able to come over here and go look at their page, and you'd be able to see, like, if you can get this down to, if it's 60% or less, then you'd be able to go and say, I'll fix all your warnings and I'll optimize your page and stuff. So really cool stuff right there. But now let's go to the content. Let's see right over here. Okay, we already did that one. Last one, content editor. And let's go select edit mode. So you could go the document mode or the browser mode. I'm going to go browser mode and push go. And here we are inside of here. Click on the text to start editing. So you could go in here and start editing this. And then how would you hook this up to your site? So they have the optimization inside of here, and you could actually go in here and start optimizing more. You have mapped keywords. How long does it usually take? We have that. I don't know why it's in red. It's saying that we have that 3 times on the page, and probably need to take it out. So what I'm going to do is we would highlight this. I'm going to copy. I'm going to control find. Do we have a control F in here? Nope. Clear formatting. Okay, so export the document to HTML, and then you could go and just paste it right into your site, and it's pure HTML. So right here, highlight all, and let's see right here, how long does it take? So we've got that. We have the H1, and then we have this one over here. I don't know why it's highlighting a bunch of other stuff, but I want to see, if it has it somewhere else in here as well. I don't know why it's highlighting all this other stuff, how long it takes to start making money on YouTube. So maybe it's just telling us that we're too optimized for that keyword right there. Let's see, how long does it? Okay, so right here we have it too many times. So if I actually, just remove this, maybe our score, does it automatically go up, or do we need to rerun it? I'm just doing this for a test right now, guys. How to be successful on YouTube. Okay, so we changed a couple things. Let's see if we can go back up here, and this is the reset to default now. Let's see, update page, and let's see, content optimization and technical factors. let's go just content optimization. We were at an 88.8. It's going to reanalyze for us. 88.8 right there. Okay, so I'm not really sure that, I didn't make any dents on that. Or did I not push save? Do we still have that in here? Either way, I think that this part would take a little bit of, working with, but it's pretty cool. So you can actually come in here to the recommended keywords and click that, and you're going to get all these recommended keywords. It does tell us we've used it 7 times, so we're very optimized, and that's why we're almost at a 90% right over here. I did some ninja tricks to actually do this, but look at how optimized we are. We have money in here a little bit too much. I'm going to rerun that because money. Okay, so it did update immediately. We went to an 88.5%. Look, so if I go to work, I wish that I could find, there's no like find where it says work though. That part is kind of not working. Oh, there we go. And here we go. So if I removed this, now watch what happens over here. We're going to find work and we're going to remove it. And the score should start going up. We're at 88.5% there. And we would come down. I'm just doing this as a test. So now we just optimized work right there. Still at 88.5%. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Yeah. So it's not, some of those are not really moving the needle. What is competitors over here? We have a bunch of competitors. You can go and look at how much traffic they're getting, and also to that page is what it looks like. And then also you could go and open up those pages as well to go and get some ideas. We have questions and topics. It has questions and topics in here that you could add over here and so forth. And then you have a word cloud right here as well. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it's a little clunkier than using like Neuron Writer or something, but I mean, the fact that it has all the built-in technical SEO as well, and then you could go and optimize pages like this and as well. So I can tell you, I optimized this page, I think in Neuron Writer, and then I'm getting an 88.5, pretty darn good. And so like right now, I'm not really seeing, so we have keyword stuffing on page, so 3 keywords. So I guess we just have 1, 2, where's the other one that we're keyword stuffing for? Oh, and then this one right here. Okay, so we have the conclusion over here as well. I'm going to take that out and we should see that this goes away now. All right, so that part's not updating. I don't know why. So I'm just doing a test for you guys just to kind of see what it looks like if we remove these words. I just wanted to see if we can get a better score, and it should be improving every time I do this, but it's not. So I'm not really sure what to do to, we got it in green now, right? So there shouldn't be any more. There's 1 keyword that's saying that it's a keyword stuff. And maybe if it is the H1 title, maybe that's why it's thinking that it's a keyword stuff right there. But we're still at 88.5. No target keywords in the meta description. I don't know where we set the meta description in here. Empty image alt tag. So I don't know where to set the image alt tag in here as well. But overall, I'm just going to do a refresh one more time. In looking at those changes, I mean, we're really optimized, all green over here. But for whatever reason, this part right here, I wasn't able to change the needle right there. I'm not really sure. It's indicated the optimization level of your web document for the mapped keywords in the selected engine. The rate is calculated on the basis of the factors and parameters. So I would probably just rerun it and see if it comes up with something different this next time. But overall, still very useful. And with all the other tools you get in here, I think that for 49 bucks, this is a steal for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this in-depth review of Website Auditor. Like I said, your normal price on this is going to be over here, $125 a year. And let's see, that's unlimited sites and so forth. But you are going to have watermarks. So in order to get the white labeling and everything, this would cost $300 a year to get their tool. And that's per year. But right now, it looks like they're giving away the whole thing, the whole enchilada. You even get, let's see over here, automated reports and deliveries, shareable white label SEO reports right here. 100 factors checked. I don't really know. Let's see over here. Is there 100 factors checked over here? Don't know if it tells us how many factors are checked, but I think that they're pretty much giving away the whole thing for 49 bucks instead of the 299. Yep, right here, 299 is their actual price right here. They're giving you the enterprise plan for $49. And this is a software that is getting over 300 visits per month. And I know that it's been around for probably over a decade. So it's here to stay for sure. And so I think that this is definitely a good software to pick up if you need a website auditor. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to LearnWire so you get the real details of these softwares where I really look at them. This one was more of an unboxing. I didn't really have any experience with the software, but this is what it's going to be like for you. And, I don't just make an 8 to 10 minute review and just show you a couple things on the software and just tell you it's great. I actually showed you what it was like to really log in and try to use the software and how complex it is, how easy it is, all those things. So until next time, take care.